Paternity testing. Hi, this is Dr. Ravi Sinanan. I'm here with Mr. Imran Khan from My Care Labs, and today we're going to talk a bit about paternity testing. So I'm going to ask Mr. Khan some questions and he's going to answer them for you. Okay, so Mr. Khan, right, so can you briefly introduce yourself and your expertise in blood testing and paternity testing?
Hi, my name is Imran Khan. I am a MLT registered with the medical board, 10 years experience in terms of doing blood testing as well as the paternity and things like that.
What are the legal requirements for conducting paternity tests?
So there are two types of paternity tests that we do. We have for peace of mind, and we also do paternity testing for legal purposes in terms of for court cases, in terms of custody of the child and things like that as well. So in terms of just for peace of mind, all we require is identification, photo ID from both parents. The child, if the child is below the age of 18, we need the birth certificate from the child, and we could do paternity testing with those documents.
Are there any specific consent forms or documentation that need to be obtained from the individuals involved?
So if the dad is on the birth certificate, if his name is registered on the birth certificate, the dad and the child could come in and get paternity testing done. If the dad is not on the birth certificate and the dad and child wants to come in to get it done, a consent form must be given from the mom.
How can we ensure the confidentiality and privacy of the test results?
The testing is done in a private consultation room in which the person taking the sample, as well as the mom, the dad, and the child are present, and we fill out all the information required. It's double checked by either one of the parents, and we do one individual at a time. We label the storage envelopes and stuff like that one at a time. We take the swabs, we put it into the packaging, we seal the packaging in front of the parents, as well as put it into the biohazard bags, and then we do the other individual. Same process, we label it up and we take the swabs, seal it, and we put it into the bags.
Okay, so you just spoke about the general procedure to conduct a paternity test. Okay, you mentioned the swabs and the containers and the labeling. Okay, so how long does it usually take to get the test results?
The tests, we just facilitate the taking of the samples and shipping of the samples. The samples ship on Wednesdays. It's sent to the US. The test is done by DNA Diagnostics, which is an international accredited lab worldwide in terms of doing paternity testing and things like that.
Are there any specific sample collection or handling instructions that need to be followed?
Yes, we follow specific instructions in terms of the swabs that we are using are sterile. We extract the cheek cells. We do 2 swabs for each side of the cheek, so it's 4 swabs per parent. And same for the child as well in question. It's placed into envelopes, it's sealed and stored at certain temperatures and shipped to the location where the DNA is extracted and cross-referenced.
What measures are in place to prevent sample contamination or mix-up during the testing process?
In the testing process, as the samples come into the lab, it is there's chain of custody forms in which everyone dealing with the sample needs to sign. They have the sample in their possession and things like that, as well as labeling, barcoding of samples and stuff is unique to each individual sample.
What quality control measures do you have in place to ensure accurate and reliable results?
DNA Diagnostics, when doing paternity testing, runs samples and duplicates to ensure quality as well as results consistency and things like that. So each sample is run twice to verify the data. So that's one way they use to maintain quality.
So tell us a bit about what are the scientific principles used in paternity testing. That's a brief outline that the average person can get.
Okay. In terms of paternity testing, when we take these cheek swabs, we extract DNA. The DNA is specific for each individual. There's certain DNA markers that overlap between parent and child. And these, there are 20 different markers that we look for when checking, cross-referencing parent and child child, and we're looking for the specific alleles to match from parent to child, in which it should be if the child is biologically related to the parent.
Now, are there any situations where the test results may be inconclusive or uncertain?
The test is pretty accurate in terms of matching. You get either a 0%, which means not related to the child, or 99.99% in terms of a match, in terms of the alleles matching from both parent and child.
How are the test results typically communicated to the clients?
Usually results, once the results come back to us, we forward it out to the physician, and the physician would communicate the information and interpret the results for the patient.
What level of support or guidance can we provide to clients who may receive unexpected or challenging results?
With clients with challenging reports, one, we would ask the physician to explain the report to them, and in terms of they can also counsel the patient in terms of if the results didn't turn out the way that it should.
Are there any resources or materials available to help clients understand the test process and its implications?
Yes, DNA Diagnostics is an international company, therefore they have resources on YouTube and things like that, explaining the different aspects of the report and how you can interpret the report as well too. The report comes out with different portions, which we will show you shortly, explaining the match or the lack of matching of the alleles of the parents and the child, either indicating paternity or non-paternity to the child.
Okay, so that was a brief outline there of paternity testing. I know Mr. Khan is going to run through an actual paternity test report. We have removed the sensitive information, and we're going to have a look at that now, and he's going to explain it to us.
So in terms of, we have the child here and the alleged father. Each test is sequenced and coded specifically for that patient. These here are the different markers, 20 different markers that we check, which is associated with paternity. This here, which is the paternity index, is how positive or how strong the reaction is, right? Which could give you a paternity index. The probability of paternity, this patient, the alleles did not match. So in terms of the probability of paternity is 0%. So the alleged father is excluded as the biological father of the tested child. If this were the father was the father of the child, the probability of paternity would have been 99.99%, and the paternity index would be, you would see a large figure here in terms of the how strong the reaction is. And in terms of, this is one part here matching the different alleles and cross-referencing the parent to the child. This here is a written interpretation of the paternity of the child. It would be signed off by a certified medical technologist, and in the event of a legal matter, it would also be signed with a judge. Because this is an international company, it would stand in courts in the US as well in Trinidad and Tobago.